Out there, welcome to the Obachon Chatter. I'm here with you to recap Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 5, Episode 1. And we start off in the craziest place. We're in the dentist with Trick Daddy. For years, I think he said 25 years, he's had gold in his mouth. So he's getting his gold removed and getting them replaced with veneers. And I must say, it looks better. Oddly enough, I don't know why Safari, he's in Miami. Well, I know why Safari's in Miami. Safari gonna go wherever Love and Hip Hop being shot. New York, Miami, Atlanta, LA, Benton, Illinois, Dominican Republic, Jamaica. It don't matter. I think this is his only job is Love and Hip Hop, the series. So anyway, he's making sure that Trick Daddy get to from the dentist okay. And Trick Daddy does look much better. And so they in the car and they driving. Safari's taking Trick Daddy home, and Trick Daddy starts asking him where his car seat's at. And he's like, what twins? Asking about twins. He's like, what twins? He said, you with Amara, ain't you? Ain't you more? You messing with that girl, ain't you? And he said, listen, I'm just chilling. So anyway, we got Sukiyoni, and she's doing a lot of promotion for her new song. And it seems like everybody she talked to want to talk about the old Sukiyoni that got good coochie. But that's not the Sukiyoni she want people to talk about. She said she don't sit around think about sex all day talk about sex all day. She wants for us to know her for something else outside of that, and that's what that new song gonna concentrate on. But every time she gets talking about the new Sukiyana, they start asking her what she having, was she letting the other artists that she featured with pee on her and all this type of shit, and she just is really turned off by it. So people say that's what they like you for. We like Suki for the good coochie. We know we like to hear about you getting urinating on people and all this weird sexual shit that you like do, booty looking and all that type of stuff. And she said, well, that ain't all I think about. I'm into Afrobeat music and I'm a different type of person and y'all just gonna have to get used to that. So then we got Trina too. Trina's having I guess it's her release party for her. I don't know what that thing is called. It's something that she's doing. It's a sing. She got a single out, and everybody's there celebrating it. And she talk about every time you see Trina though, she talk about how tired. I'm so tired, and I'm the queen of Miami. I don't know. I don't like Trina, but she just her 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 narrative never changes. She's single now, and she don't got time to be looking for love and I don't know. She still talk like she in her 20s to me. So anyway, you got Bobby Lighters there. Amara came there, and they was asking Amara too. Amara and Trina was talking about what they was doing, and Amara was like, "I'm just done." She and Trina face lying because she fucking Safari, but she ain't told nobody that yet. But she in her face, girl, I don't have time for that. I am just into my girls and my music. I just don't have time. Lying. So anyway, she tried to put the room to rest that they ain't dating, and Bobby says it look like y'all dating, and Bobby says that he don't think that they would be a good match for each other. So anyway, we see Ray J here in the car with his kids. He riding around Las Vegas because that's where him and his wife had moved to, looking for his wife, looking for Princess, and because he said she don't got he ain't looking for her to be at work and that he looking for her in Las Vegas riding around looking at casinos. It's 1,000 and millions and trillions of them. And sidebar. I was talking to my daughter today. Today is August the 25th. 2023, and my daughter just said she heard on the news that Las Vegas has a bed bug infestation. All the hotels on the strip. I'm like, what the man? They nasty. They are nasty. Not the hotels. I'm saying bed bugs are. So anybody listening to me, I went through it. Okay, I somebody brought them to my spot, and I had to get everything. I had to throw front. They was in my. They had got down in my. It wasn't like infested. Mine wasn't so bad that they be out in the daytime, but if you will fold back they hide in the curtains. Where the curtains gather anywhere where it's dark. But at night is when they really come out and they be working. And I'm telling you, I was laying on my mattress, and I was like, "What the fuck is this on my arm?" And I just seen one just moving. But when I turned the light on, right, I seen the whole. I seen not a whole bunch of them. To me, fucking more than one is a whole bunch. I might have seen like three. That shit was in the yard. That mattress, that night, I cleaned out everything out of my house. We got exterminated. We spent like maybe $400 or $500 just in the commercial shit that we could buy from like the like we couldn't get. I don't even think we got it from Lowe's. We ordered our shit online from a actual bug place, and we finally, with the help of exterminator and us doing our own maintenance, it's terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, my sister said she had acquired them about 7 years ago, and she had a single wide trailer. It's nice. She had said she'd take all that shit, even the stripping that's in the walls and trailers. You know the little strips, the panels. She'd take replace her panels, everything. Somebody brought them to her house. So I'm telling people, this how you not get bed bugs. First of all, don't go nowhere. Don't sit down in nobody's house. They got them. Don't take none of your shit in there. If you got a purse, leave that motherfucker in the car. And if you can go in their house naked, go in there naked. Because if it can hide in the crevice of your shoe, it's so tiny you can't see it. It look like a little. They're tiny. And you see them big, that mean their ass is eating. And they only eat at night. And they only like dead shit, like skin and shit like that. I'm not trying to gross nobody out. But in the event that you have to go, everything that you have, I would suggest you buy the biggest plastic bags, and put ooh, it's ghetto. So your suitcase, I did something, y'all. Hold on, I'm coming. Damn, I'm gonna kill myself. You get a suitcase. See, I'm still talking. I don't miss the beat because y'all know I don't know how to edit shit. So we're gonna have to do it this way. I'm sorry. This is so ghetto. There we go. Oh, I know what that was doing. That was reflecting the light that hit back on me. This picture. That's why he had it up there. Um, So put all your shit in a bag and tie it, and don't get black bags. Get something. I would get white or something I can see something on the outside of it easy. Cause if you buy it black or green, you're not gonna see them. I mean, they hiding everything, even the pieces of the plastic. You know, the plastic bag where when you open the bag, sometimes if they big enough, they got like a fold. They hide up in them crevices. I'm telling you, don't. So anyway, let's go back. So anyway, he riding around looking for his damn wife all over Vegas, and he finally found her, and she had the table. As soon as he take the baby to her mom because Prince's mama live in Vegas, and he said she real good at him having. He must have to drop that baby off a whole lot for her to say. He must have to drop the baby off a whole lot for her to say for her to say hold on a minute for her to say I'm sorry for him to say he can drop him off at any time and she take him. So I mean he don't know where Prince is at a lot of times, but he does know she at the casino. So anyway, he finally rolled up in there, and he kind of pissed off at her because he's like, it's late at night, it's at 1 in the morning. You sitting up here with a table full of men, smoke his alcohol, and I'm listening to him talking. I was like, ain't that the same shit you used to be in? That she used to argue with you about when she used to say, come home and be with me, or come home and be with me and the kids, but you ready to be out here in the club listening to rap music around a bunch of bitches and men smoking fish and all that type of shit. So anyway, she said, listen, I'm training for the tournament. And he was like, well, you need to come back. How much longer she gonna be here? She said she's gonna be there another 6 to 8 hours. I was like, God damn. And he been looking for her all day. She been in the casino all day long, gambling, practicing playing poker. She says it's a sport. You're gonna see men around because it's a man's sport, and she's excited. She's training for this tournament. So anyway, he was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go home. So anyway, he leave, but he don't leave to go home or pick up the kids. He leaves to go because he talking to Trick Daddy, and Trick Daddy was having his event. So he said, I'm gonna come over here because Trick Daddy he hosting something. So I'm gonna go by there and see him. So when he came over there, I'm I'm a he said I came he said I don't know why he would I don't know somehow or another he would Trick Daddy, and he telling Trick Daddy that listen, I don't know about me and Princess. And he said, what you mean? He said, man, she like to gamble a lot. He said she like to gamble. He was like, yeah, man, she lost like 1.2 million of money gambling. He was like, girl, you need to get her out of there. So he's like, yeah. And it seemed like since she moved here, she more focused on herself and not on us. And I thought us moving there would make it better, but it made it worse. And he said he gonna talk to her about it. So anyway, the next thing we see Amara and Safari, and she's sitting in this lab, and they together. And he told her he was gonna come to he moving to Miami, and she said she afraid that she's heard he a man whore. And Safari said don't listen to what people say because he know he a man whore, and he a bit of a womanizer, and that people say he a womanizer. So she is going to invite him to her kid's birthday party. So she says she thinks it's going to be okay. He comes, and I think this is what he gives them the Rolexes. So anyway, back in Vegas, Ray keeps calling Princess, and he driving around looking for her again, and then she say, I don't know what you want me to do. I think you jealous because I don't sit around the house no more. And then he hating on her. And he said, no, you spend a lot of money. And she ain't just spend a lot of money, like her ass doing a lot of eating too, because she done gained a lot of weight. So Amara throws the party, is the Beauty and the Beast theme party. And she announces, and so she gets up and talk to everybody. Look, it was an expensive party again. So everybody's sitting around looking like Louis the 14th or 15th or Elizabeth somebody. And anyway, Shay at the party, everybody at the party. Shay at the party, she even bought her baby daddy that was a mystery to everybody. So now everybody know who he is. He sound like he from the islands too. Like they love them island men down there in Miami. So anyway, she's at the party because her and Amara are doing better, at least she thought, until this happened. At the party, she said a little speech, and then you see Safari walk up, and he has two Rolexes in which he gives to her daughters, and then they tongue kiss each other in the mouth, and everybody's in surprise. And it bothered Shay a little bit because she said she thought they was close, and how come he didn't tell her? And then Bobby thought that was tacky for him to do what he did at the party, like showboating and giving her. And Shay thinks that she should have known. So back in Vegas again, and we got Ray J. He making dinner for Princess, and she just looks sloppy as fuck, and he ready to cook for her and eat. She's like, yo, I got to get back to the casino. So he telling her, you know, he tell her she said, we need to go back to Miami. And she's like, who the fuck going back to Miami or Vegas or anywhere? I ain't going nowhere. I like it right here in Vegas. And he was like, well, she said, I ain't leaving. And that's pretty much, you don't hear them say anything else to each other. But she like, what you want me to do? He said, what I've been telling you I want you to do. I'm going to tell you what you want to do. He wants you to lose weight. He wants you, because that's going to be the next thing. He ain't going to fuck with you about your weight. He trying to get you to start spending that money first. He's scared that he start fucking with you in the wrong order. You're going to spend more money on gambling and eating. So she just don't. I've never seen her walk around with all them sweatsuits on and baseball caps and shit. So anyway, maybe she's trying to look like a dude. So the men are concentrating more on the game than on her. Not me. I be in that motherfucker looking like Jessica Rabbit. They want baby play poker for my titty popper now. I win every hand. I mean, I don't have no titties, but I'm saying if I had a nice ass body, yeah. Poker is a game of, I don't know, fakeness, or who can, you frauding. So you be distracted with me. I had my nails pretty. Every time I go pick up my cards, I have like a little dick. Like how you know how they put little diamonds on. I have like a little dick on mine. All mine be like little dicks, a different color, yellow one, a black one, a white one. I'm gonna distract you. I'm gonna win this hanging. So anyway, what else do I have here? So anyway, I think that's what it ends. She said, you BS and you want to go back home, then just go back home. Cause she said I ain't stopped playing poker. So you can take that shit for what it's worth. I done listened to you. I done all this time. Now I done found me something that feeds me, and I'm gonna keep feeding myself till I don't want to do it no more. You did it with women and hanging out, and talking shit to me, and messing around with me and the other girls and the other women. Now I don't give a fuck. I found something, and that could be it too. Now that you don't give a fuck, he ain't getting enough crybaby attention. You wanting him to be around, it might be bothering him a little bit. Well, anyway, I don't really know because they've been divorcing and staying married for so long. They might as well just let her go take your ass to Miami and let her stay in Vegas. And when you done in Miami, bring your ass back to Vegas. Or when she finishes gambling her tournament, then she can go to Miami. But don't nobody care, cause everybody always know you and Ray J been breaking up. Ray J and that damn princess. So anyway, I've been you gave me 15 minutes and 34 seconds of your life. Thank you for that. So listen, let me get out of here. Let me get on before I get spit on, and I'll see you in the next recap. Bye now.